Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 13 of our Dragon Age Origins playthrough. So, last time we worked our way through the weird, creepy village, and we got our way up into these caverns, and we cleared out a whole bunch of crazy cultist guys. We killed the cultist guys that tried to parley with us, and now we will be facing a large dragon. Hopefully we can do it. Considering we killed Flemeth and I didn't expect us to, I would be a little surprised if we... I could see it going either way. Personally, I am very much hoping that we can absolutely do this. This dragon is tough, but I always feel like that in the past, I feel like I remember... Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like I remember Flemeth being harder, so we'll see, but I'm hopeful. Speak of the devil. Well. There's the autosave. Hopefully, it won't be needed. But I'm pretty hopeful. I mean, I feel like it went well originally, so...
It's not a joke. We best be careful. Real careful.
We killed Flemeth, bro. What are the odds that she's going to be tougher than we can handle? Alright, we're going to go right here. Pretty sure you actually have to summon the dragon to actually fight it. And we are going to give this a save and give this a shot. Because I do want whatever loot that dragon's holding. But it occurred to me just now that I don't think you actually have to fight the dragon. I think you have to ring the bell, or ring the gong, to fight the dragon. So we gave this a save, but I would love the loot he's holding, so we're going to give it a shot. Hopefully we can kill it. But if it doesn't go well, we'll just load the save and not kill it. Come and get it, dragon. Attack, minions! Hang on, I can back up. I don't have to be right on top of them. Alright, I'm activating my big hard hitter. One of them, anyway. Alright, hang on. How do I... Okay, we're good. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a hard time remembering everything. Okay, so my character can use a heal. Alistair, you need a heal. Shale, you need a heal. And I could use another lyrium potion. Eat this, nerd. Apparently he is... Oh, wait! Oh, I just missed Shale. Well, looks like we gotta be very careful because now Alistair is my only tank.
Let's make this quick.
Hey, bro, you wanna... Thank you.
Surely you can do far better than that.
Alright, hang on. I have another spell for this. Ready? It's like a spell of evil and darkness. Stunned. Oh no. Whoa, Alistair! Oh no, we lost our tank. Naturally. Ow. Well, that's a problem. Especially because now he's gonna just manhandle me.
So shall it be.
Alright, me and you, dragon. It's soon to be just you, because I'll never be able to withstand blows like that. Ow. Oh, I wish you would stop landing right on top of me. No, you stay away, you big bully. It's just this really weird one-on-one fight. Hang on.
This will not end well for you.
I can take him. He's almost dead.
Let us do this quickly.
Yes! Chew on that, you big jerk. Who needs the rest of you? I soloed that dragon. Practically. All three of these idiots freaking died. Beat that dragon all on my own, pretty much. I finished him off on my own. That's not even an exaggeration. Shale, first to die. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend giving him a bad review on Yelp, that's for sure. But I beat that dragon on my own. Had no expectation of actually winning, so that's what's really funny. So we have an Antivan longbow. Woman, where are you? There you are. Is it better? It has a whole bunch of dexterity required, which she doesn't even have. But she has a lot of bows incoming, and this is not that much. It's not better, so we don't even have to worry about that. This is a fancy drake skin, so we're actually going to go ahead and take that. Storm Talons. This is a mage requirement, so we can give this to me. It's the same thing. It's just electricity over fire, but we could give it to like Morrigan or something, so we'll take that. These are just strength gauntlets, and they're just hardened leather, so that's sort of meh. They're light, though, so I guess we have that going for us. The only one who could use them would be people like Liliana. But she already is using something. I mean, that's armor penetration, which is nice, but this other one adds rapid aim. So that's sort of up in the air a little bit, so I probably won't take that. These are just heavy plate, which, again, Alistair has so much other stuff that the heavy plate we can pass on for now, because we'll be giving him much fancier stuff. So obviously my dog could use that, which is the title, lols. And then this is physical resistance with less there, so we could give that to like Alistair or something. Ooh, the flame rune and the scale, will absolutely take those. This fancy axe, we will take it. We might could give it to someone fancy, I don't know. Alistair, I mean, it's a lot more armor. It's also a lot more fatigue, but it doesn't add anything to attributes or armor. And again, Alistair has so much good stuff coming to him, so we'll take that and probably this because there's no reason not to. We'll just check Alistair's shield. It's the same thing, but it doesn't add defense or stamina, so he doesn't have the craziest loot in the world. You know, there's a few things that might be nice, but I don't even think it's anything that my main cast will use. So that's a little interesting. Anyway, lots of loot over here, though. Some ice arrows, considering they're free, nothing wrong with that. And get her to open the rest of this. Some extra free arrows. This has a lot more damage, more critical chance, more armor penetration, more range. It doesn't have the +1 damage or rapid aim, but I still think this other one outclasses it so much that it's probably worth it. So that's cool. She finally could get an upgrade. And then this is just a red mace, but it's free experience, and that's what makes that worth it. Cool. So that was worth it. It was worth it for the experience and the bragging points of saying that I totally won that fight. So for now, we will probably give her the fancy crossbow. We will sell the antique warden crossbow. And I think that's all for now. We will just check this. Physical resistance, that's not better, I don't think, than her cunning or mental resistance. So I think she's probably okay. Perfect. Alright. Let's go, team. We totally beat that dragon. And by we, I mean totally me, taking all the credit. They got down most of it, but I finished off like the last quarter of his health or whatever. which is just mind-blowing to me because I was only a mage. Like, I'm just a mage, man. I have no ability to take damage. But maybe all the resistances that I've built up, like with other items, maybe that's helping. You know, I don't know. You know, who knows how much of it is contributing. But still, it's pretty incredible. Alrighty. You. Who are you? What do you want?
It's different from the rest.
I bid you welcome, pilgrim.
I'm here for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
Alright, let's get this over with.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy.
Correct.
There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. Jowen was discovered by the Templars. You were helping him. Tell me, do you think you failed Jowen?
No. No, I tried my best. It wasn't my fault.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours, nor someone else's.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
It seems that reflection on past mistakes is a constant preoccupation of the religious mind.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
You
I wasn't
could
hard
not
on
have
myself,
known what
though.
would happen. You did what you thought was best.
That's true.
And what of those that follow you?
What of them?
Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better.
I disagree.
If I just had the chance.
Duncan's a punk.
Maybe
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Shale, the stone giant. There is so little I can draw from you. I feel the distant echo of a soul, dormant for so long, now awake.
Good for you.
Shale
And
just
with
does
the
not care.
awakening, the slow realization of all you have lost. Ah, Shale, your entire existence is a test of your will and courage. You have my respect. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Wow, was his only purpose to emotionally disturb my companions? Riddle me that. Because if so, mission accomplished. My companions are upset. Minus Shale. He's just so unbothered. He just does not care. He's like, oh, good for you. I don't care. Get out of my face. Iron bark, but it's a short bow. We'll just take the arrows because why not? But we don't need the bow. Liliana already has plenty of bows to use. What?
Echoes from a shadow. Of what do I speak?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What?
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light.
Oh, I'm so
Of what
bad at
do I
riddles.
speak?
The moon!
Is not of what I
Yeah, I have no idea. It's easier for me just to fight all these things. I have no idea. I'm horrible at riddles. Few are as bad at riddles as myself. Plus, it's free experience. I'd rather just fight them all. Just I have no idea.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Okay, this one will be something like maybe the plague?
That is not.
Okay, well, you know, I'm just like I said, super good at riddles, guys. Riddle master right here.
Far better than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just so good at riddles. So good.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home.
It was
Nailed
my
it.
dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Huh, how about that? I actually got one right. That shocks me.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Well, there you go. How about that? I got 2 right. I'm on fire.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I got another one
I
right.
carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Oh man, that's actually 3 right. I'm like breaking records over here.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I got another one right.
Drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
I can't believe that. I got 4 right. I am like way too capable. Who would have thought? That's like way more than I've ever gotten right before.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Time?
That is...
Yeah, I know. You can only go so long, you know what I mean? Like, you can only get so many right, but still, we're still doing much better than normal.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Fire.
That is...
Nah, no. Well, we're exactly... I think that makes us half. I think there's 8 total. I think we got 4 right and 4 wrong. So that... I think. 1, 2... We got the 4 in the middle right, 2 on each edge. Yeah, so looks like there's 8 total. I got 4 right and 4 wrong. So that's sort of a mixed bag.
Had fun with the riddle game?
No, I hate riddles. You're not Joan.
I didn't think I'd fool you. But am I really a spirit? Or is all this in your mind? Are you in the Fade, perhaps?
I would know if I was in the Fade, believe me.
I am part of the Gauntlet. I am Jowan. I am you. All these statements are true.
Are you trying to make me feel guilt over what happened?
No, that is not my intent.
Are you sure?
You have come so far since I saw you last. The last vestiges of your shackled life in the circle have all but fallen away.
I know, and I couldn't be more grateful.
And nothing will hold you back. Be strong, my friend. Do not falter. I have something for you. Use it well. It makes me happy, knowing you will be the mage that I never could.
Oh, that was just positive. That was just positive. And I got something called Reflection, which is +1 Constitution and 15% to all healing effects received, which I think is better than just +2 Constitution. Maybe. We'll go ahead and try it. We'll try it. Yeah, I wanted to check this. So this is electricity over fire. I have no preference over that. Probably just keep... Well, I don't know. I might switch just because it would be kind of cool to have an electricity theme, considering I have so many electricity moves. So, I don't know. It just kind of feels like that I have a theme going on, even though I don't officially have a theme going on. So that's pretty cool. Oh, heavens, though. I tell you what, that was... it was nice to be able to talk to this little ghost guy whose goal wasn't to actually make you feel like crap. Because previously, that other dude, it felt like all he was doing, his only goal was to just torment my companions emotionally over mistakes or things they believed or whatever. Like, I don't think that was nice at all. Alright, so it looks like we're fighting our exact party. I'm just trying to kill Hooey and Dewey in the back. Such an annoying move. If I can get out of it, I'll heal myself. Haha! Kill the other me!
So shall it be. Surely you can do far better than that.
Get wrecked. Scrub. Is that all? Yeah, we got him. I almost died. You see how close I came to death right there? Also, someone turned off my death magic. Oh, I know what it was. That dude hit dispel magic. It shut off my death magic, I bet you. That's probably what it was.
Uh-oh. I'm terrible at puzzles.
Relax, dude. This is one of the few puzzles that's actually super easy.
I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start. That's it.
Right.
That's an act. Right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
That's not bad. So the question is, if I move, how much of the bridge is intact? Oh, good. A lot of it. Bomb. Alright, there we go. There's 2 of the pieces. Alright, actually, I think Liliana, if you could switch with me, I want my character to be able to be the one that's moving. There we go. Alright, so there's one right there. Now let's test. What happens if we move Alistair? Ah, so apparently once you discover it, it just stays there. Which is great. Alright, now Shale. Let's say, I assume if you... I just need to find the one that, Unless, of course, that other one is intact. It actually a third one might already be built, which is kind of funny. But we need to go back to the one that Shale was on. Okay. Now let's give it a shot. Get wrecked.
Andraste only favored the clever, it seems.
That one is like so much simpler than the riddle puzzle. Like, come on, man, it's way simpler. Okay, altar. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You make out an inscription carved onto its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit, king and slave, lord and beggar. Be born anew in the Maker's sight. Remove equipment. Strip naked, because that's how you succeed.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet.
Can I put my stuff back on now?
The path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed.
The ripple effect of the fire is making me ill. Alright, there we go.
Pilgrim.
Great, can I have my stuff back?
The sacred ashes.
Yay. Oh, good, and they just give you your stuff back. Unfortunate adventure. Oh, I wanted to loot first. All right, we'll do this first, then we'll loot. How about that?
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
What an odd thing to do with the honored dead. To store it in a pot. Bizarre.
These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Take a pinch. You take a pinch. Leave the urn alone. Nice. Now we can revive Arl Eamon, which is great. But first, there's loot to be had. Health poultice and a spirit shard. Good stuff. And I think there's one on the other side as well, although there's also an unfortunate adventure that has a fancy pendant, a belt, which is +3 spell power, which might be good for my main character, and then a sword, which means nothing. Oh, Allah. Our thing is full. Wow, that was +60. That was a top-notch one. Alright, well, let's look at my inventory and figure out how screwed I am. I don't know why I went around that way. That was kind of foolish. So, that's only one fire arrow, so we're going to move that to junk. Alright, I wanted to check this. Is this better? Oh my gosh, it's so much worse. So much worse than what I'm wearing. But anyway, we can go ahead and trash some of this. Let's go ahead and trash the one fire arrow, and then trash the gold ring. There, now I should be able to loot that stuff. Get wrecked. Alright, let's go. Hey, another news, I leveled up. Okay, so I have one more specialization to pick. Probably just going to grab Arcane Warrior, because I'm not interested in healing, and Arcane Warrior is the best chance I have at getting anything else. So, we're going to go ahead and give me 36 magic, and then probably just 1 to Constitution, and then 1 to Willpower, reverse that. Alright, and then we have this one. I'm not super interested in any of this stuff. That's just like, that's a sustained thing, not really interested. Just kind of want to keep on what I'm already doing. Probably. I don't know, well let's go ahead and read. Maybe it's amazing, I don't know. Combat magic. While this mode is active, the Arcane Warrior channels magic inward, trading increased fatigue for an attack bonus and the ability to use spell power to determine combat damage. Aura of Might and Fade Shroud improve the effects. Additionally, regards of whether the mode is active, an Arcane Warrior who has learned this spell may use the magic attribute to satisfy the strength requirement to equip higher level weapons and armor. So you could sort of build like a mage warrior type of weird hybrid thing if you do this mode. I'm not really interested in that. I'm okay just being a mage. So I'm probably just gonna grab Blizzard, and then we'll have to see if I want to equip it. Blizzard is a nice ability, but I don't know if I want to replace any of my little ones to drop it on it. You know what I mean? We might keep what I have for now, but at least I know Blizzard's in my inventory, so I can hit it if I have the opportunity. And it feels like it's worth it, or whatever. There we go. Man, what a long walk.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
I did. Show the pouch of ashes.
Is that? Oh, there's some dust on... No, that's... dust. Oh, Maker, I am not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Grueling. There were tests.
Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Yep, the Urn of Sacred Ashes should be shared with the world.
Ha! Let's hope there's a lot of Andraste to go around.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
Good luck, buddy. And hopefully no one else can grab just a pinch of the urn. Like, hopefully they'll get some Templars on that or something. Prevent people from actually, like, touching it. Because that's kind of weird, man. You don't want people rifling their hands through those ashes. They're important. Anyway, so we're going to hop in here. There's lots of loot that I need to equip on all of my compadres, all of my companions. And then we might talk to people. But really, I want to beeline it for Arl Eamon, because he would love to be awake right about now. So, but first, really, our objective is to dump my inventory with all the crap that I'm holding on to. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so let's see. First, now, none of this should apply to him. He's already using really good stuff. Against Shale, same thing. Liliana, so let's say she's not ready for all the fancy bows yet. And then the dog. I think I have some new stuff for the dog. And that was cold. This is attack and armor, which is better for sure. We can sell this one. Poor Max, having to wear that braid. Sorry, I'm such a child. Okay, and then Morrigan, she's still stuck with super regular staff, but she can wear these fancier gauntlets. They are my old ones. I still want to store her old robes. At some point I will do that. This is much better. We can get rid of this. We got plenty of stuff already. She's already wearing one of something fancy. And then Sten, you can have that. You're not wearing anything else. This is a strength thing. We'll have to see if anyone's actually better for that. Does he even have the strength? Actually, really quick, that's actually something that we could do. Let's level up the rest of my companions. Okay, so the dog, let's get him more health and more willpower. Then let's give him threaten. There we go. And then Shale leveled up. Okay, let's go ahead and give him more dexterity and more willpower so he can actually hit something and use some of his abilities, while finishing up with killing blow. Okay, then we have Morrigan. She will go ahead and get to there. She needs much more health, and we can go ahead and give her one more willpower, but really we should give one to health. She could use it. Then we're going to go ahead and give her combat training, and probably just, wow, she has a lot of this stuff. There's my iPad. We could probably grab her a shapeshifter, just because that's her unique thing, so might as well max it out with her. And then Sten, he needs just all the strength in the world. Give him like 32, and then give him the rest of these. And he has one of these to choose from. We'll give him better combat tactics, and then give him death blow, and then Sunder armor. Alright, and then we have Win. She could really use more of that. She needs combat training in the worst way. And Spirit Healer, give her Life Ward, and well, she doesn't have enough for Cleansing Aura. We can go ahead and give her Arcane Shield. There we go. And then Zevran's already leveled. Okay, now let's go ahead and check and see if any of the rest of these little pawns can use anything good. So Morrigan, I don't think so, because I don't have anything for her. He still doesn't have enough to use any of the rest of this. He could use a random longsword, but there's no reason for that. And then Wynn, same thing. She doesn't get anything. And then Zevran is already using a Viridium longsword. Speaking of which, we could probably just junk that. He can actually use the fancy bows that Liliana can't, but that's okay. Now let's see. Oh, it occurs to me we should check Liliana for the Drake skin. She doesn't have enough strength for it. She almost does, but not quite. Well, I guess we could probably just give that to Zevran then. There you go. Enjoy, stupid lols. He looks so dumb. Not as dumb as Wynn looks, though. Heavens above, dude. She looks just not good. Anyway, so we got rid of some of these. And there's a lot of it we'll just be storing. At least we got everybody leveled. Now we need to sell some of this crap.
If there's anything I can do,
Alright, let's go ahead and sell my junk first. That's a great start. And I was about to say, I don't think he should have anything new. He certainly shouldn't, I don't think. Yeah, nothing crazy. Okay, now, I think I do have a few gifts to give as well. Alright. Oh, that was it. Dang it. Okay. Antivan leather boots. Here, man.
That smell. This is uneven leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you found it, but thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two. A bowl of fish chowder and a corrupt politician. I'd really feel like I was home. And they fit as well. Marvelous.
I don't know what it is with assassins and shoes. Or assassins and bards and stuff in shoes, but Liliana's into shoes too. I mean, whatever's, right? Okay, now, Liliana's the one who's all crazy about Andraste, so I feel like she should get that. And Morrigan should probably get the demon pendant.
You have my thanks.
And maybe Shale? Maybe Shale would get the Stone Warrior?
Nice. Very nice indeed.
Okay, I know what that's for. Beautiful woman with jewels in her hair is set in front of a gold locket. I don't know who would appreciate that. I feel like that's a Liliana thing. Of an antique cameo depicting a beautiful woman with jewels in her hair.
Why, thank you so much.
No, that was a +1. Dang it all, that wasn't it. Small silver bar. Well, I don't no idea who'd appreciate that. Maybe shale? Is that like a shale thing? It's a rock.
Very nice.
Sorta.
Very nice indeed.
+4. I know who's supposed to get that mead, so we're saving that. We'll probably actually just store it pretty soon here. Well, we got rid of some of my other gifts and stuff, so there we go. Liliana, Morgan, and Shale all up, so that's good. I don't think she'll have anything new, will she?
I have something for you.
Oh, she does have something for me! What do you mean?
I mean that I have a gift for you. 'Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
It's a sweet gift, thank you.
It's not given out of sentimentality.
Oh, sure it
Too
isn't.
important to risk. If
No.
you were captured, this ring would allow the rest of us to find you quickly.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad to see you care.
Now you are mocking me. Do you wish the ring or not? I am tempted to simply keep it.
Thank you for the gift.
You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Morgan +10. Holy crap, brother. Anyway, I want to put on my ring. I don't even care what stats it has. Morgan's ring. +2 willpower. That'll work. And what are my options? Offhand. Okay, so it's better than my number 1, I think. And then my Ring of Study, which is +1 magic, would be better than the fire damage, probably. Right? Because Ring of Faith is fire damage? Yes. And it is limited to mages. So I could give that to Morgan. Here, have that. That way it's still going to good use. But I'll wear it. I don't even care if it's, I don't even care. It's plus magic, and then, of course, plus willpower. I don't care what stats it does, because she gave it to me, man. She just laughs. Okay. Anyway, we'll just leave that, but things are going very well between me and her. Cool. Let's see. We don't really care. Unless they say something to me, I'm not going to pursue anything.
Something on your mind?
See, again, I just want to, if anyone has something to say to me, I will totally pursue it, but otherwise...
I've a question.
There we go. See, he has something to say. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
You could go if you wanted.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
+8, get wrecked. Anything else to say?
What say you?
Cool. Okay, we can back off. Again, I really just want to. If they have something to say, then let's pursue that.
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and
you'd like
you were
to
right.
embrace her old life,
I didn't
you know?
want to admit it, even to myself.
In case you didn't remember.
But those years in Lothering, I yearned for the freedom and the recklessness that I knew in Orlais.
That's what it sounded like to
The Maker
me.
made the world beautiful, but he also made it dangerous. To really experience it, I have to embrace this, not hide away in some nunnery.
I'm glad you realized that.
Sometimes it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
My pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
Hey, +4.
She's a lucky girl, Morrigan.
Something else to say. How is she lucky?
She caught your eye. Though looking at her, it is not difficult to see why.
She is very beautiful.
Well, I want you to know I am happy for you.
Thanks, man.
You've seen and touched.
Wow, she has a lot to say.
They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
It is quite remarkable, yes.
I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
She's dead, it doesn't matter. I don't want to, like, step on her beliefs, you know what I mean? So we'll just try to play nice. Andraste fought for everyone, she belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of.
I mean, yeah, totally, I guess.
I know
Anything
that
else?
look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Hey, there we go. Okay, there we go. I don't care about win. It sounds horrible, but I just don't care at all about win. Okay, perfect. Well, now we got all this talking done. Morrigan gave me a gift. She loves me. I don't want to... I won't hear any other opinions. She obviously does. Anyway, we'll grab Liliana, and then that's my team. Okay, good. Now, we need to make a stop at Soldier's Peak. I need to drop off all the rest of the crap in my inventory that I no longer need. And then we are headed to Redcliffe to wake up Arl Eamon. And be like, bro, we need you. I need you to tackle the politics. I can't handle the politics. I can build an army. I can't handle talking. Just like in real life. I can do very mundane, boring things. But man, you can't. They're like, do public speaking. I'd be like, no, no, please no. Have mercy on my soul. Okay, so that's what's in my inventory. So stash those, and those. We will stash all the bows for now because we know where to come back if she's ready for something better. We're gonna stash the robes because I'm a hoarder that way. Health regen. They're pretty random though. Screw it. I'll just stash all of it. We'll probably just stash both of those as well. Let's see, the other one, we're not really ready for it. We don't really need any runes temporarily, so we'll stash all of those. We do have a lot of this other stuff. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with a lot of it, so I just hold on to it because I don't know what else. But we are at 58 out of 100, so we're not desperate for space now, which is good because we were against our edge for quite a while, so that's good. All right, now to Redcliffe Castle to awake the Arl, and at some point we're gonna have to grab these little other random icons that are poked around the map here. I think there's 3 little random locations. Interception. Hopefully it's something important, but maybe not. We'll have to say. We'll have to see. Is it important?
Will you stop eating?
Rush them and bring your own ambush for a change. It wasn't important, in case you were wondering. Okay, I want to hit him with my new one. Where's Blizzard? Where's Blizzard? Die! Pew! So laggy, there's so much magic on the screen. Y'all okay?
Yes. Very well. Yes. As you say.
We have done well.
Pew. We have done well. Fire crystal. Fire crystal. He doesn't have anything.
Yes?
Liliana, this is for you. So just Viridium. Viridium. Nothing good there. Some ice arrows. Never turn down free arrows. Guys, I'm trying to loot here.
It is done.
Alright, can we go over here now? Thanks, Mom. Alright. Wait, whoa, where the heck is she? Okay, so I say, like, spin my camera around, so confused. Again, don't need the gloves, but the free experience for looting, so obviously that's worth it. Obviously. And some fire arrows, that actually is worth it.
Trap right ahead.
I was about to say, I just experienced told me. Don't do it, Josh, it's a trap. Hey. Alright. Now back to where I was regularly scheduled to be going. I don't have time to be messing around with bandits. I got important things to do. Tegan, it's done, bro.
You return. Might you have news?
I do. I found the urn.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Indeed. Most powerful foe slain, Flemeth the Shapeshifter. Indeed, she was pretty tough, man. Although it's funny because the High Dragon was much worse. It was much harder. I think I just got unlucky. I wasn't watching my guys' health closely enough, so that was sort of my own fault. Wakey, eggs and bakey.
Where am I?
Eamon, I'm so happy
Be
to see you.
calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives. Though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Yeah, it's already going to go way better than it previously has, because this time everyone's alive. So that's different than it has often gone in my past playthroughs. Usually I just get lazy. I'm like, screw it, Isolde can die. I don't even care. So it's already going better.
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
I mean, I wouldn't turn it down. I mean, if you'd like, I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls.
Thanks,
and for
man.
you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man.
Was,
one
maybe.
who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands.
I know, he's
Whatever
crazy.
happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
But you can unite the nobility against Loghain, can't you?
I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance of fighting the Darkspawn.
Let's see. But once everyone learns what he's done...
I will spread word of Logain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Logain's allies pause. But we must combine it with a challenge Logain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Logain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative. But the unthinkable has occurred.
I think it's a great idea.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Logain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Logain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden.
Which would be worst case scenario.
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
Let's see. Just want to look at my options first. Do you think it will work? What's that theoretically? What are my options? Okay, I say we proceed.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
Ooh, judgment.
What you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I have done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He was once a good man and a friend. He has cooperated willingly, though he has little choice. He seems earnest desire to repent. Nothing to add. He was once a good man and a friend.
Well,
maybe.
said. You show more loyalty, perhaps, than he would in your shoes.
It's
and
hard
what
to
would
say.
you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strange.
I don't know. Is there some sort of middle road? Like, Circle of Magi? No, they'll just kill him. Let him go. Let him hunt him. That doesn't seem... I don't say he deserves no mercy, but I also don't want to say I don't care. But giving him back to the Circle is a horrible plan. They will literally just execute him or turn him tranquil, which is horrible. No mercy would be just kill him. I mean, that sounds terrible. Letting him go isn't awful, but the Circle might hunt him, and I lean that way, between that way and do whatever you wish. I'm gonna say maybe do whatever you wish.
Then there is
I do
nothing
care,
more
but
to say.
it's terrible.
Jowan.
Oh, dang it, I screwed
hereby
up.
sentence you to death. May the Maker show you the mercy we cannot.
Well, that
Thank
maybe
you, my
not.
lord. And goodbye.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Now,
Sorry, buddy.
Back to the matter of the landsmeet.
Your own stupidity's got in the way one too many
Take some
times, I guess.
time to recall my
I should have said
forces and
something.
organize our
Probably.
allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet.
Yeah, I
In the
agree.
meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
So it is. We will gather the army. But hey, man, he's awake. He's alive. Unfortunately, I just got Jowan killed. But whatever, man. It's an imperfect world. You know, you can't please everybody. All right, we'll probably just raise my constitution, I guess. And I guess we'll probably just grab Flame Blast, start working up that little tree. Because I don't know. Why not? Perfect. Okay, well, now we can get the heck out of here. He says as he runs the wrong way. I knew that. Okay, so we are back at Soldier's Peak because it occurs to me that now we probably should do a check of everyone's armors and stuff. Really, it's Alistair. He has 37 strength right now. Without that helmet, I think it'll be 2 points less. So I think he might be at 35 strength. So we're gonna give that a test. We're gonna unequip the helmet and then check. Yeah, so he's at 35 strength and 23 dexterity without the helmet on. So he's not quite to the point. I don't think he can move on to anything else. Now we do have like Kaelin's helm, but that's a 36, so he can't wear those yet. He can't wear Kaelin's armor set, which eventually that's exactly what I'm going to dress him in. Commander's plate armor. Yeah, that's worse. Kaelin. So we're going to give him Kaelin's armor, but he can't wear it yet. He needs one more level. And then with one more level, I could put up his strength enough where he could put that on, and then we wouldn't need to wear that helmet anymore to sort of artificially boost his stuff. Because right now, I think his armor... Oh, this actually is... Well, it's sort of better and sort of not at the same time. Yeah, like, this is just steel, though. Yeah, so his stuff is better than that. So that's good armor. But yeah, that is great armor, but you'd have to wear like random stuff with it. Because it wouldn't fit anything else. But yeah, we're gonna give him Kaelin's stuff, but he has to get up his other points first, because I can't give him Kaelin's helmet otherwise. So that was my first test. I don't think Liliana can wield any of the other stuff yet. Oh yeah, we can check Alistair's weapons though. Okay, Alistair, weapons-wise, you are using... Let's see, he's using Eamon's shield. So this, I think, is better. So that's plus willpower, plus 3 defense, electricity resistance, and 2 attack. I think it is better because it just gives you so much, you know what I mean? So we're going to switch that and give him the better shield. He's using Merrick's blade, which doesn't have a requirement, but basically it has like a 980 damage, essentially, with some other stuff. So, Beastman's dagger, so let's see, maybe Duncan's sword? So it's the same thing as that, so I think he might be okay. So he can't use that yet. Although, I think he could, because he has, like, 35. So I think we could give him, like, Blightblood. Because I think it's stronger. And there's just a lot of bows, but I don't think Liliana can switch yet. It's here, but can I use this? Oh, I have 36 magic. I can use my new fancy one. I'm so excited. So that's great news. And then there's another one, but so much stuff there. Cool, alright, so I can upgrade. I'm going to grab Blightblood as well. I think Alistair can upgrade as well. I'm also going to grab all of my runes. There we go. Okay, I'm going to grab all my runes. We're going to do some work here. Alright, first we're going to get rid of the obvious one. We're going to give me Winter's Breath. And I know it's better, but just as a reference. So this, it does 480 versus 330. It does 40 armor penetration over 23. It has a 58 range over 21. It has a 7 spell power rather than 2. It also has 25% cold resistance plus 15% cold damage, and it radiates cold. So it's just, and it requires 36 magic over 18. So it is just way better. Now we can switch to Morrigan, and I think we will check, but I think... Oh, what she's using is actually better, so we can just get rid of my other Darkspawn one, because it's very meh. But now I'm using that. Lastly... Okay, we'll check Alistair here. Yeah, he can use the new Dragon Bone. So it has more damage, it has much more critical chance, it has better armor penetration, it has the same strength modifier, but it also does plus 3% melee critical chance, plus 2 attack, and plus 10 critical or backstab damage with 3 slots for runes. So that is certainly an improvement. So we need to first hop and use Sandal to unequip Merrick's blade. There we go. Remove both of those. Then we're going to go click on here and give him some new ones. Now, okay, so that they are mixed up. So let's go ahead. We can give him plus 5 fire damage. That's pretty sweet. Let's see. We have Grandmaster plus 5 cold damage. Wow, he can get us all kinds of good stuff. Whole bunch of electricity. Expert Hail, Journeyman, Grandmaster Hail. Ooh. Grandmaster Hail will give him 25 physical resistance. Fancy. Nice. Okay, now my staff, I thought it had room for equips. It actually does not, which is fine. But now, Alistair, you can get the new blade. Congratulations, brother. You get to use the super fancy blade. Cool. And I think we are sort of SOL on armors. Nobody can. The only one who we would love to switch was Alistair, but he wasn't there. He wasn't quite there yet, so we'll have to wait on that. But now we're gonna hop back to the peak, and we're gonna drop off a couple of things that we picked up.
Yes.
Drop off a couple of things that we picked up. All right, we're gonna store the blade and Eamon's shield along with both of the fancy arrows. And then we will store all of my runes as well, because we won't need any of them for a while. I did want to check my gifts, though. What else did I have? A gold bar, so that's a shale item. This battlefield spirit maintains a chill, even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. Maybe a Morgan gift, maybe? This is booze, so I know who to give that to. Small carving, I don't know who to give that to. Just a random little chain. A stone, maybe shale. Water stained portrait, I don't know who to give that to. Then a mead, I know who that's for. A stone, I would give that to what's his face. Wilhelm's special brew, I know who I'll give that to. A random bracelet. Steel bracers. Another random little ring, a tribal necklace. I give that to Morrigan. So I don't know, there's lots of little random stuff, but nothing crazy. Alright, one last check.
What can I do for you, Warden?
On money. I had one little item to sell. I'll check his stuff, but I don't think he has... Yeah, he does not. Okay. Cool, we are ready for our next little adventure. So, I think we'll probably hit these little random ones first. Let's see, I know the refugees, the Civil War, any other little ones I should know about. There's those, but that's not a little one, that's a big one. That's Denerim. Looks like we only have 2, actually, out here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit refugees first. Knock, knock. Defend the refugees! Eat this, nerds. Oh, such good damage. My new staff is so good. My damage is so much better. It was just not good before.
You want to die, do you? As you said, very well.
Eat that, nerd. Okay, Alistair died. That's not super confidence inspiring, considering he's my tank. Pretty disappointed in you, Alistair.
As you wish.
Pretty disappointed. Alright. Wooden crate. Deep mushroom. Just gonna check these guys. Health poultices and some money. Alright, we're almost ready. I saw there's one more little body to check. Then we'll go ahead and grab that other little tiny quest really quick. Couple of little things. Alright. Next is the Civil War.
Get your arses off Ben Talman's land. We won't Ben Needle again.
Loghain is the regent. He demands you.
We're not Orlesian lick-spittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Why are we always attracted?
Kill them all! Hey, Liliana leveled up.
Now you die. Clumsy.
Correct. Alright, just gonna take this. Anybody else have anything? Alright, hang on. Liliana leveled up. She has another specialization. Duelist is a dexterity or deadly combats for light armors and strike with light precise attacks. Allow them clumsy blows as well as a strike and remarkable precision. Probably just give her assassin. Yeah, probably just give her assassin. Because why not? Alright, and then we will give her give her one more health and maybe, I don't know, one to strength and then one to willpower, maybe? Then we'll go ahead and start leveling her combat tactics. Alright. Let's see. Kind of just want to continue making her a killer archer, so let's go suppressing fire. Bam! Spirit shard. Alright, there we go. Okay, we are in Denerim to drop off some stuff and make some money.
And after much
money! No new quest, which is good for me. And then, didn't you have something?
Strange that matters can be so... Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's board?
How did you know?
Armed into... Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her eye.
Alright, blah, blah, blah.
And pride again. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred... Really? I would like to examine them in a... Let me see.
Oh, cool. So I actually got to turn in those scripts.
These could be...
There you go.
The bits I have made out. This may be an account of... I know. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the fine... It could take months. Who knows what's... Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions.
Bam! 7 gold for that, bro. 7. So much money. So I just made so much money. I made like 10 gold off that deal. Or almost, I think. Almost 10 gold. Because I got, I think, 2 for the other little quests, and I got to turn in those scrolls for a stack of change. So that's great. Okay, so I accidentally clicked on Haven and as a misclick, so we had to cut out an extra screen because I had to go over here. But of the all the packs that we need to get, our first stop is going to be the Dwarves. We're going to try to secure some Dwarven loyalty. Ouchie. Alistair died again. Apparently these guys are insanely powerful. Who would have thought?
Make him be praised.
Like a brush with death to make you not like death much?
Well, you know, considering you're a tank, pretty disappointed in your ability to not die, Alistair. Second battle that you've just gotten annihilated in, so clearly this man needs an armor upgrade, but as soon as I can switch, give him Merrick's armor, maybe we'll be in better shape. But so far, pretty lackluster, man. Pretty lackluster. Little short bow. Is it Liliana? Is it better? Oh, there's no way that's better. That's far worse. Okay. We're not here for any of this crap. Okay, now we are going to end the episode pretty soon here, but there is something we are going to do before we end this episode. But pretty quick, it'll be just about time.
This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk to the king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false kings. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Oh, that's okay. We will settle through your set of problems so I can get your guys' allegiance. Alright.
In the city. I would love to have some on my mantle.
I really don't know. We're gonna grab all these little Paragon statues because it's free experience for some of them. And by some of them, I mean one of them.
Apologize? For what?
For suggesting that the sister was gullible for believing in things which were not real.
Aw, they're making
Oh,
up.
that! I'd already forgotten about that. Thank you for reminding me.
I suppose it would offer some comfort to believe that things occur according to some grand purpose. All those years I spent in Honleaf, unable to move, it would be comforting to think there was some reason for it.
Do you know there wasn't? Perhaps the Maker did it to bring you here, to us. You once said that you had no purpose. Perhaps you are simply looking for it in the wrong place.
Perhaps. I shall think on this.
Oh, that's so cute. I hope everything goes well for them. That's adorable. That is adorable. I mean, there's no going well for them. What I meant to say is I'm happy that they're making up. I don't like my friends fighting. I love how my phone is now suddenly exploding with texts. Like, oh yeah, now suddenly my phone has noise to make now that I'm recording. It's been quiet all frickin' day, but now suddenly we have all this business to attend to. Josh is ignoring the rest of us. See? Literally another text. Okay, I'm putting my phone on vibrate.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Bloodshed. They're literally killing each other. Idiots, all of you.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders.
I know.
That sort of fool I'll have.
Come
Vienna,
on, bro.
surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Well, he's super friendly. Anyway, it means nothing. It means nothing. Who are you? What's your story?
See that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
This is Balin. Is that King Endrin's son?
Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
What do you know about this Lord Harrowmont?
Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont.
Why such hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
Is Harrowmont qualified to rule?
He's a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less. You come at a sad time, stranger. I'm going home to wait it out. I suggest you do the same.
Well, that's actually an excellent idea. We will probably be endorsing King... well, not King, but we will be endorsing Harrowmont, because why not? But anyway, we are actually here to talk to this guy. Yeah, okay. He's crazy. It doesn't matter. Have a look at my shop, I hope. Anyway, so this dude's nuts, but it's not the point. We are here for the golden mirror. Changing delicate gold links. I'm just saying, is anything insane in the membrane? Yeah, not really. Just some random crap. But we are here for the golden mirror. Okay, we are actually going to go back to camp, interestingly enough, and that is where we will call the episode. I'm going to give this fancy special mirror to Morrigan, my love, because there is a special dialogue. It's like the mirror that she stole when she was a little kid. It's going to be such a heartwarming moment, and that is where we will end it on that heartwarming note. We will end this episode, and then on the next episode, when we come back, we will be working our way through Orzammar and all of its craziness. So that will be the plan. Okay, the moment is upon us. Are you guys ready for an adorable, heartwarming moment? If I can figure out my own freaking controls. All right, there we go. Morrigan, my love, this is for you.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
It's simply a present for a beautiful woman.
I have never received a gift. Not one that did not also come with a price attached. Perhaps there is a price to pay yet. Hmm? If so, 'tis deserved. Thank you. Truly.
Hey! Wow, plus 17 on that one, dude. Dang. Dang! Alright, well, with that kind of approval, we have to try talking to her again. Maybe something will happen. Who knows?
I wish to ask a question of you.
Go ahead.
I wish to know your opinion of love.
This should be good. My opinion?
You and I have been intimate, for one. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward.
That's love, man.
I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. 'Tis a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same.
I don't know what to say. Are you saying that you love me?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You need to pay attention.
I think you don't know what you think.
I have been foolish. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness.
Love is not a weakness.
You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool.
I am a fool for
your
you.
Own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine.
You are worth my distraction.
You are impossible. Have it your way, but I will tell you truly now. You will regret it in the end.
I seriously doubt that.
Your desire?
Wow, how different that is. Just talking to her, that's what you get. Dang. Well, hey, that's progress for you. Well, that's progress. You know, Morrigan may say that it's going to end badly, but really, you got to see where she's coming from, okay? She says it's going to end badly. Obviously, I disagree. But, you can see how she got there. If her only role model up until this point has been Flemeth. Like, so it's no wonder that she thinks it's going to end horribly. Flemeth is the only example of any kind of adult she really has for any kind of period of time, and Flemeth is obviously a broken, weird individual. How can I get intercepted when I was literally already there? 0 out of 10. Anyway, but it's just, I think it's an important distinction. What do you want?
You have coin, stranger? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
I mean, I don't know. Do you have anything, like, super secret, or just... Are you just weird? Hang on, I think... Isn't this... Orlais Ferelden, the rebel queen with fiery red hair, standard? And what is this? In the shape of a sword? And I think the blue satin shoes go to Liliana. So we will actually take all 3 of those. Bizarre. I mean, let's go ahead and check. I'm pretty sure Liliana gets these blue satin shoes.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank
Maybe
you
not.
so much.
Interesting. Sword of... Silver Sword of Mercy. Painting of the Rebel
Why,
Queen?
thank you so much.
Nah, that was not it. I mean, yeah, you want this one too? Why not? Just give them all to her! Who cares, apparently? Alright, whatever. Who cares? I wouldn't have been able to give them if they were anything special. But anyway, back to Morgan. So, Morgan maybe feels like this whole thing will end poorly, but again, she doesn't have much of an example. She's never experienced love before. She doesn't know what it feels like, and of course, when it's very much like the sort of the dog-eat-dog, crazy, you know, harsh survival stuff that she's used to, of course, things like love is going to seem like a weakness. You know what I mean? So for people like her, that all makes sense. I don't judge her for that. I mean, obviously she's wrong, and obviously my character will totally break her aversion to love. And by the end of it, we'll just be happy that we have each other. And it's going to be so much fun. It's actually part of the reason that the Witch Hunt DLC is super entertaining when you actually romance Morgan. And when you don't, it's just sort of like, you don't really care. But when you romance her, it has this whole new kind of fun connotation, and it's completely different. And we will be doing that DLC, obviously, after this game is completed. But probably before the Awakening DLC, but maybe not. We'll just have to see or decide. I will probably try doing it right after this game, rather than hitting Awakening first. I will probably try to hit Witch Hunt between those two. But anyway, not the point. So, thank you all so much for watching. We're going to call this episode here. When we get back, we will be exploring Orzammar, probably endorsing Harrowmont over Balin, and that's what we will be pursuing to try and get the dwarves to ally with us so that we can wreak some havoc on some darkspawn. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying, and we will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, Dark Lord here.
All you can do is kill me.
Untrue. It's not easy being cheesy. We find a way. All according to plan.
Who's like the bro on the mic, yo?
He's like, calm down.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Shooter! Here, eat piano.
Oh!
He felt that. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you guys later.